So originally I thought this video would be about making a new Bootstrap dress form. Now, this brand has its flaws. It doesn't work for everyone, and no, you will not get the equivalent of a $600 custom dress form. It will give you a starting dress form, a jumping off point. And I started off wanting to talk about that. But then I realized that I have something more important to talk about. I want to talk about body image and how making a dress form that resembles your body can be mentally damaging. And I have some advice and tips and tricks for learning to embrace your dress form if she makes you kind of uncomfortable. Disclaimer, I am not a mental health professional, and this advice will not work for everyone. For some people, this might be just what you need to be able to move forward with making a custom dress form. But your mental well-being is more important, and please, if you are not sure, consult with a trained professional. It might be that making a custom dress form is not a good idea for you. Or it might be a tool that can help you if done with the guidance of a therapist. Stay safe. As you can see, my visuals are the process of making the dress form. If there's any section you would like more information on, leave me a comment. I may be able to make a short video explaining that portion. But back on topic. Body image is something that doesn't get talked about enough in the sewing community, especially considering that a lot of us go into making our own clothes so that we will have something that fits us correctly and is flattering to our body, and we can't find that off the rack. If you're anything like me, you're used to only looking in the mirror to check the fit of your clothes. But making a dress form is confronting your body. You have to actually look at it and evaluate it and pick a little icon that comes close enough to what you're shaped like. And you can't hide it. You can't hide the dress form or your shape behind well-fit clothes or extra baggy clothes. And that can be jarring and unsettling. It can be damaging. Confronting a dress form that resembles you can force you to challenge how you see yourself and how you feel about your body. Forces you to acknowledge those thoughts and beliefs about how you feel about your body. And it starts from the very beginning of the process when you're filling out the form with your measurements and you're looking at those icons. What is the shape of your back? What is the shape of your butt? What is the shape of your tummy? And if you're anything like me, you're sitting there going, I don't know. I don't look. I have no idea. And I found myself having to go to the mirror and actually look and try to figure out which of those icons came closest to what I look like. And that was a lot of fun. And that was tough. That was a tough thing to have to do. And that's why it is a good idea to think about this before going forward and making your own. Are you mentally healthy enough? Do you need a professional to work with you through the process? If you are ready, then these are some steps I recommend for learning how to accept the presence of your new dress form, no matter the shape or size. First off, the instructions say to stuff slowly while measuring frequently until you reach the right number. No, do not do this. There's nothing worse for your mental health than watching that number go up. Don't do it this way. I say, stuff that sucker full and then remove stuffing as needed until it comes down to the correct measurement. It's a small difference, but watching the numbers come down is a lot healthier and a whole lot less damaging. Now, if you reach the correct measurements and your dress form looks saggy, that means it is too big and needs to be taken in. A lot of people have reported that there was not enough negative ease in the pattern, and they did have to take their bootstrap dress form in order to reach those correct measurements. I had to do it in certain spots myself, so be aware of this. Does that mean you're moving all the stuffing and doing it again? Yes. But the dress form should be firm and not saggy. If the dress form looks lumpy, it's because of the loose polyfill. You can try an additional strength layer, adding interfacing, or you can use a batting sheet in between the fabric and the poly, and this will smooth it out and make it look a lot nicer. Are these cosmetic changes? Yes, but having a saggy or lumpy dress form is not only not necessary, but it can make you question your own body. Do I really look like that? No. The answer is no. This dress form is based off a computer program that takes your measurements and gives its best guess. That is not what you look like. It's just an approximation, especially if you picked the wrong answer when it was asking about your body shape, because it only gives you a handful of options and it's very likely those options don't match you completely. It's a best guess on the program's part, so give yourself the right to make that dress form smooth and firm. There's no reason not to. Now that the dress form is complete and fully stuffed, you will be tempted to stand it up and stand back and admire your work. No, don't do this. Have some clothes on hand so that the moment you are done stuffing it, you can throw the clothes on the dress form. You're used to seeing yourself in clothes. You know how your clothes fit. If the clothes fit the dress form the way they fit you, you can know that the dress form is close enough. If not, if they don't fit the dress form the way they fit you, you probably need to go in and make some alterations and make it that little bit closer. As we discussed, it's a very good chance it's going to be a little off. Focus on the outfit and the fit of the outfit. Now, if it fits correctly, then leave it on your dress form and put the whole thing aside. Put the dress form out of the way, somewhere you walk by and you see it, but it's not out in the middle of the room and something you're forced to confront. And then just leave it there for as long as you need. Eventually, the dress form will become just another part of the room, just another piece of furniture. You'll be used to seeing it there and what it looks like. Remember that you're not used to seeing this approximation of your body from this angle. You need to get accustomed to it. This will give you time to get used to the new presence in your home and grow comfortable. Once you feel like you can look at it and it's no big deal, it's just another piece of furniture, then it's time to take the clothes off and get to work. Now, I personally plan to keep the clothes on anytime I'm not actively using it. She has a name. Just because for me, it'll make it more comfortable, and it's, a good excuse to put a robe on her and have a little tent for my cats. Overall, the most important part of this process is to be aware of your mental well-being. Stop if you need to. Consult a professional. If you are ready, there's an affiliate link in the description that will give you 10% off your first purchase at Bootstrap Fashion. Tag me on Instagram. I would love to see how your dress form turns out, but more importantly, that you are okay and happy with the emotional results. If you like this video, please consider giving a like and subscribe. I haven't gotten a chance to actually work with my new dress form yet and make clothes with it. I have some great dresses planned, so you'll want to subscribe and make sure that you follow up and see how this dress form works out for me. I'm really excited. I'm going to go clean up my sewing space and get started on that next project. See you next time.